Hello everyone. My name is Daniel Gundlach, and for those of you who don't know me already, let me introduce myself. I'm an American countertenor, and I've been living in Berlin for the past 6 years. I'm here today to tell you about an initiative that I'm putting together and to ask for your support of this venture. It's a new podcast called Countermelody that will be primarily about classical singing and all things voice. Ever since I was a little tyke, I've been fascinated by and drawn to music and the sound particularly of the human voice. I remember at a very young age sitting on my grandfather's lap listening to him sing Danny Boy to me. I remember hearing the voice of Leontine Price on a Saturday afternoon live from the Met broadcast on my father's radio. Since then, I've gone on to be a performer myself, and I have nearly 30 years of experience in that field, added to more than 50 years of listening experience from those very early days. My podcast will unfold in several different ways. One of these, and the primary one, will be programs about great singers and great singing, particularly the great singers of the past. So the primary goal of this podcast is to bring you those voices, but you may also find yourself learning something about singers and singing that perhaps you didn't know already. Another aspect of the podcast will be the presence of special guests. I've already gotten several very interesting people lined up who will be speaking from their own expertise, people from the worlds of opera and classical singing, including singers, conductors, composers, coaches, and other experts. The third aspect of the podcast will be me speaking from my own experience as a performer, and also offering you recordings, both new and archival, of my own work. Producing a high-quality podcast is unfortunately not cheap, and is in every other aspect of my perfectionist life. I intend to put forward only the highest quality content. For this reason, I'm turning to friends, family, fans, and supporters for help in crowdsourcing the expenses associated with the production of the first of what I hope will be many seasons of Countermelody. My intention is to raise $5,000 in this campaign to bring you a full season of weekly programs. And here is where I turn to you as my supporters. Any size donation you are able to make, large or small, is important to me, and I hope that you will find it in your hearts to contribute to this venture. There are other ways as well in which you can be of enormous assistance to me. And that is in getting the word out about this forthcoming podcast. So any friends, family, potential parties that could be interested, if you could put out the word to them, this will also be of enormous help to me. In closing, there are not nearly as many classical music podcasts in cyberspace as one might perhaps think. I am convinced that I have exactly what it takes to create my niche in this market. I hope that you'll agree with me, and I hope that you will lend your support, which means more to me than words can express. I look forward to you accompanying me on this journey. Thank you so much. I can't do that. I get so confused. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, was horrible. Countermelody.
I like that name.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Ja.